another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching the Vampire Diaries. This is episode 8 of season 4. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. The first 3 seasons have been uploaded, as well as the start of season 4. My god, it is not how I thought it was going to go anyway, especially how we ended season 3 with Elena possibly transitioning, waking up, choosing Stefan, to then becoming this totally different person. Obviously she's a different person. When she chose Stefan, she was a human. Now she's a vampire. She's let him down. Not like physically. She said to him, look, I'm getting feelings for Damon. I don't think it's best if we're together right now. And yeah, they finished last episode, didn't they? Dancing, Damon and her in front of the fire. Went for it, mate. Kissing. I went upstairs, having sex, and obviously it's just mental. I mean, I think they're moving a little bit too fast in terms of she's just let Stefan down and now she's bouncing right onto Damon, no pun intended. But yeah, it's madness. And they released information there. So they had a party, a ball, Miss Mystic Falls. April won it, the new girl that's come back in town. And while he was there, she danced with Matt because the date was Jeremy. He didn't turn up because he's going psycho now. He's got a thing for killing the vampires. The curse is possessing him. He can't control what he's doing. You know, Stefan took him a body. Stefan was like, look, I'll take you bodies. You kill them. We get the tattoo, it'll progress. We'll find the map. We'll go and get the cure. Well, Jeremy killed the first guy, but then he said he doesn't trust Stefan. Attacked Stefan. You know, he can't be compelled. Stefan tried to compel him. He's like, guess can't be compelled. Like, stabbed him, left. And then he's having dreams that he's going to kill Elena. Which was actually, the dream looked mad, actually. He did attack her as well. He actually went for her, which is crazy. So now he's decided to move out. Matt's moved in. Elena's moved out, sorry. She's gone to the Salvatore. She's staying there. Obviously, like I say, it's not really a good fit that she's there with Damon and Stefan. Stefan left for the night, you know. But yeah, she needs to get her own room if she's there. She can't stay with Damon. Not that like it's this early. But while he was at the Miss Mystic Falls thing, Caroline was there with Klaus. They was talking. Klaus was reading Caroline's Miss Mystic Falls application from last year, and it was well cute actually. He was having a laugh. He explained some information to her. He said in due course you'll find out. She put some pieces together towards the end. She was sitting with Stefan. She was talking about about Elena and Damon, and she was like, "Oh my god, and it makes sense now." And she said every time Damon says something, Elena does it with the red dress, you know, with the feeding, with all the different little things that he's been dropping in by killing Connor and stuff like that. And she said Elena's sire to Damon. It was Damon's blood that turned her. Pfft. That's mental, mate. Imagine that. I want to know, right, if that is true, if Damon knows. I did pose a question a couple of episodes back, though, whose blood did turn Elena, because I know that Meredith took Damon's blood when she was in the hospital, but I gathered that she's been doing this for a long time with many different vampires. And I think someone mentioned as well, I think Jeremy did mention to Connor as well when he was trying to set him up to kill him the first time, that Meredith has a supplier. So I don't know if that was just bait in terms of getting him there, but I assume that as well, because when she did take Damon's blood, it was like she'd already took blood anyway before, and she knows it, and she's been doing it. So I thought she did maybe have a supply, but maybe not. But yeah, that is it, mate. So Elena's possibly side to Damon. No wonder she's all over him and doing everything that he says. And Klaus, he's obviously still looking for this thing, but he's getting closer to Caroline. Tyler, he's starting to think this girl now, is she called Haley? Might be wrong. He's thinking, what is her problem? Because she's starting to hang around a little bit with this new professor, and we're trying to find out what his intentions are out there. He seems to know a bit of everything, anything and everything, as Damon was saying. And Damon showed himself to be a vampire. This guy said, mate, you find where the thing is. I'm working with Bonnet. Once you get to the end, to unlock it, to make it activate, you need a Bennett Witch. I'm the one that's trying to get her powers back. So, loads of information. Can't wait. So exciting. If you guys are excited for the season, excited for today's episode, please smash a like on the button. Really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for clicking my video. Really do appreciate it. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
No, I don't have to be at school for at least 20 minutes ago. What's that face?
What face?
That face.
Guys, fully into it. Innit?
We don't know anything for sure.
Yes, we do. Singular burning desire is to make him happy.
Sire to another vampire is 1 in a million. Maybe it won't affect her the same way.
1 in a million, mate.
We already know it's affecting her. She's become Damon's lapdog.
If it's going to lead to situations like this, I'm all for it. I love it. Look how hot these are.
Sure.
I need to talk to Tyler. He'll know what to do.
Please don't tell anyone else.
Oh, no. a bit of scratch marks on the back, you know, you've had a good time.
Please, no more. I can't.
Yes, you can.
This is torture. Kim, stop. He needs to finish.
Haley's right. The bond isn't broken until he doesn't feel the pain of transformation anymore.
He doesn't have to do anything. Isn't that the point of breaking the sire bond? Free will?
Ah, facts, mate. Threw it on him then. I want to see Damon ask her something absolutely ridiculous and see if she follows it.
I was gonna say.
Well, I'm assuming it starts with what are we, and then ends with going to tell Steph.
Well, he knows that something's going on between us. I mean, it's the reason that he and I broke up. Maybe we shouldn't.
No, Elena, this is our time. It's never been right before, but it is right now.
Okay, one day.
Oh, shit's breaking loose in this one day, trust.
Hey.
See you in history?
Yeah.
Shit, it's fucking bare awkward between these, man.
Sired? Really, Stefan?
It was your blood that turned her, right? I mean, she's been different since day one because of you. You can't deny that.
You two idiots can't stand that she's happy because of me.
You said she had to drink warm human blood straight from the vein. She almost died to make you happy. Just ask her to drink from the blood bag. And if I'm wrong, I'll be the first to apologize.
When her body rejects this blood, which it will, your apology better be epic.
Damon's scared now. I'm actually scared for, and I'm not scared for him in terms of, how would you say it? Damon wants it to be real, doesn't he? The guy's all in, like literally. I've never seen someone so in my life, right? And now the fact that he feels like I've made it, get in there, I've got the girl. Someone's come round and said, mate, not really. They like fucking spelled on it, to like you. Now it's like pretty devastating for him, isn't it? 'Cause he's thinking, oh my god, I've got to go through this again. But it's true though. I want to see it as well. I want it tested. I said ask her to do something ridiculous, but just a simple task of something that she couldn't do before is something nice and easy. And like Stefan said, if he's wrong, he'd be the first to apologise.
Matt's at the house staying with him right now to make sure he keeps all of his hunter stuff in control.
Clearly, they don't have a flat iron at Hotel Salvatore.
Look, do you girls have any plans tonight? I'm in desperate need of some girl talk.
Girls' night?
We can raid the Salvatore wine cellar. I can't go home because my brother's trying to kill me, so their place is mine now, too. You being here makes your selfish secret day a little difficult, don't you think?
I got your lunch.
I can't. You know I can't.
Circumstances were less than optimal, and I think maybe just give it another try. He's for me. You okay?
I'm fine.
You sure you're okay?
It's a bit
Better than
heartbroken, isn't
okay.
it?
I can't believe this, Damon. I don't have to hurt people anymore.
Oh, but she just hurt Damon then. Accidentally,
I
not her
ditched
fault.
class.
Unlucky Damon.
Trespassing, breaking, and entering all before noon.
We have 11. I told you Tyler Lockwood isn't part of the deal. You haven't held up your end of the bargain.
It's encoded in case you're thinking of a smash and grab.
The sire bond exists, grateful to Klaus for relieving them from the pain of
Right, but Elena's not a werewolf, so what's the vampire equivalent?
There isn't one.
Tough one, this, actually.
What are you doing?
Wayne is sired. You were right, I was wrong. Remember that?
New Orleans.
1942 to be exact.
What's the name of that girl you used to hang out with?
No ordinary girl. That was Charlotte. She was crazy about me from the minute we met. So did you decide who
Wow,
you would
his
like to
hair.
have for
Looks like
dinner
John
tonight?
Travolta.
Now, if anyone tries to touch my drink, you show them no mercy.
You spilled my man's drink.
Sorry. It's crowded in here.
What'd you do?
He touched your drink. You said show no mercy.
She was fine to you. Then I can only assume
Elena's
you
the
took full
second
advantage
sire?
of that until you got bored of her, right? Who's Valerie LaMarche?
The witch that I found to help me break little Charlotte's sire bond. Pack your bags, baby bro. We're going back to Bourbon Street.
This witch has got to be old now, then.
For you? Ooh. I'm assuming this is for Caroline. Thanks to Damon, I'm now a functional, dysfunctional vampire.
Damon.
Well, he suggested that I try it again, so I did, and it worked.
So where is my least favorite Salvatore?
What else do you do? I know that you're not the biggest fan, but kind of just changed my life.
No boy talk, yeah? Plus, why talk?
When we have this.
Jane is helping me do natural magic without having to access the spirits. Two are potentially ruining your lives as I stand idly by. It's your choice. I'll drink to that.
It's their choice.
Have you been back here since 42?
Nope. Not since I shipped off to join the war effort, and you didn't.
Good news. Elena's at the house with the girls where she can't get in trouble.
Yeah, you told her, so she does,
did.
right?
I get it, Stefan. I get that you're pissed that Elena dumped you because she has feelings for me.
Because it's impossible for her to be so blind that she doesn't see how wrong you are for her.
That's annoyed me a little bit, that, because Damon, I don't think Damon's ever out loud said that Stefan's not good for Elena. even if he's always said he wants to be with Elena, yeah, he's never physically told anyone that Stefan's not a good choice. And we've seen it in the flashback earlier on in this season. And when it happened originally, he compelled her to not be with him because Stefan's a better brother. That's what he said. He deserves to be with her. So, yeah, that's a bad line from Stefan. I hope he retracts it.
Damon, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What'd you say?
I blamed you for my bloodlust and for me becoming a Ripper. It wasn't your fault. Do I really have to say it wasn't his fault, Lexi?
Now, just remember, we're here to talk to Damon, not to yell. You've spent the last 20 years turning your life around. It's time to make nice with your brother.
You look like a guy I used to know.
Hello, Damon.
Come to put a stake in my heart.
Look at this, mate.
I doubt I'll be doing much sightseeing driving an ambulance through the front lines, but
Think they have room for another driver?
I'll talk to my CO.
I don't like you.
In 1912, you pressured Stefan to drink human blood. He needs balance. You think of what you want first, second, and third. Stefan's better off alone than in your company.
To the Salvatores in Egypt.
Cheers.
Did you forget you were supposed to meet us for dinner?
Sorry, I lost track of time.
Get away from him, Stefan. She's better off without you, too.
As much as I hate this sire bomb thing, I shouldn't take it out on you. It's not really your fault. What, you weren't expecting to find the same exact witch in the same place? You think Charlotte might be in New Orleans? Where was the last place you saw her?
Corner of Bourbon and Duman. Kind of told her to count every brick in every building in New Orleans that I'd meet her on the corner.
Mate, imagine.
Corner of Bourbon and Duman. See how literal the sire bomb is.
Point of breaking the sire bond is being free. They don't have to listen to me.
And every pack is an alpha, or they end up challenging each other for dominance.
You need to do it in a nice way. Just say, look, we're doing it later. And if you say no, then I'm saying, the fuck that, I give you a chance. Now we're doing it.
Who do you think you are?
This could get a lot uglier right now, but I'm not gonna let it. Finish your drink and get Adrian back to the stables.
Where are we going?
Let's pick a fight.
What are we gonna tell Elena?
I was hoping we wouldn't tell her anything.
Oh, I see. I see. That's Damon speak for let's not do the right thing.
It looks to me like her original factory Team Stefan settings.
Team Stefan settings, mate. They know that there's a fucking these fences. I mean, I've got to agree with Stefan on one side that Damon needs to tell her, like, because he's doing it for his own selfish side there. And I'm agreeing factually with Damon, yeah? The only reason why Stefan wants to turn her is because he liked her better as a human, and that human likes Stefan more than the vampire that likes Damon. So that is brutal for both of them. I'm not having this girl still around there counting bricks.
Damon, I always knew you'd come back for me. I must have counted literally every brick on every building in all of New Orleans.
Every brick.
Please tell me you had a full life and that you've done something other than counting bricks.
Counting the bricks is my song, and I've been playing it for decades.
Fucking
That's a really long time.
Plus column, you know New Orleans better than anyone in the world because we need your help finding someone.
Being a vampire is so weird. Oh my god, I love this bathtub.
Think of all the germ-ridden skanks that Damon has lured into his den of iniquity.
Debbie Downer again.
Rip away. I mean, it's only Damon, right? What exactly was it about him that made you jump right into bed with him as soon as you met him?
He's always been there for me when I needed him.
He's hoping you'll sleep with him. Well, maybe I did.
You did what?
You did. Yeah, and I wanted to spend tonight with my best friends so that I could tell them about it.
Caroline actually has been a little bit of an ass the last 2 episodes, not gonna lie. She's doing it out of good interest though, so I'm not gonna really slag her off.
Look, Nandi, is it? Let's skip the part where you pretend like you don't know what we're talking about. Now, there was a witch here named Val. Ring any bells?
The magic you're talking about is dark. Powerful. Magic like this doesn't come cheap. Money won't cut it here, pretty one. Casting the spell you need requires the sacrifice of 12 human souls.
I sell herbs and homeopathic remedies and dress it up with little witchy woo.
Also, we can find someone like your great-grandma who can break the sire bond and will flake out on us like old Val did.
Spell like that ever existed. It's gone for good.
Is there any significance between them needing 12 humans to break a bond, that sire bond, and then this guy, I really need to remember his name, the teacher who's using Bonnie to teach her magic and is using the girl with Tyler? He said he needs 12 hybrids as well. No? So there's got to be some sort of significance there. Maybe it's the same spell used in different ways. Interesting stuff, that.
Don't be mad. Do you think it makes me happy that you guys hate him? I don't hate him. I think I'm falling in love with him.
Oh, you're not falling in love with him, Elena. You're sired to him.
Oh, she's trying to drop that.
You
Caroline,
talking
man.
about Damon's blood turned you. Couldn't feed from animals or blood bags because he told you so.
There's no way. Ask Stefan about it. He can explain. I'm sorry, you talked to Stefan about this?
Damon took advantage of you.
No, I disagree with that because he didn't know that she was
Now,
sired.
said leave.
Hello,
girls.
One bite from a hybrid and she's dead, remember?
I disagree with the statement. I've got to put it out there that Damon took advantage of Elena. How can it be taking advantage of someone if you don't know that she's sired yourself? If he did know she was sired, then he was compelled, well, not compelled, no, but he was just telling her to do all these things, sleep with him knowing that she's got no will to say no, then that's different, mate. But he's only just found that out this episode, and ever since then, he's not done anything to her. So that statement, it's not needed to be there because I disagree with it, but many people watching the show may not pick up on it and may think, yeah, that's true, and then that. Don't need to go down that road, man. Like, taking advantage of people, it's a dark road to go down.
Did you kill those 12 people in 1942?
Absolutely, I did. I'd do it again in a heartbeat if I'm in a clean slate with Elena.
I get it, Haley. I'll find them and I'll get them in line.
But what do they want with Caroline?
Kim's trying to prove she's the alpha.
I mean, he's still sired to Klaus.
Being sired doesn't mean you feel differently. I hated Klaus, but I still did everything he said. The bond affects how you act, not how you feel.
That might have changed some boxes in Elena's head.
What are you doing here?
Calling you out. You're not Val's great-granddaughter.
You're
a daughter. You're 80 years old. You don't look a day over 50.
Don't want any trouble, okay? We just need your help.
Witches don't even call it magic. We call it expression. It calls on darkness that can't exist on this plane without swallowing it whole. And you gave it to her when you killed those 12 people. A vampire only bonds to her sire when she has feelings for him. Before she turns, only heightens those emotions.
Definitely didn't get the answer that he wanted there.
Tell her to live her life without you. Never think of you again. Leave her. It's the only way around the sire bond.
You're in a tough situation where everything that you say she does, yeah. But the fact that this woman's just said here, yeah, that you're only sired to someone if you already had feelings and you loved them before you transitioned, you know? So, and then it just magnified once you transitioned. So he's not taking advantage of any situation in terms of Elena's feelings because they're already there and her own feelings. She's acting on what she wants to do herself. And Tyler even said that to her. It doesn't make you do anything different. It just makes you, you know, feel some sort of loyalty towards him. So it's interesting. Obviously, if he stays with her, though, he's going to have to... Well, yeah, I mean, everything that he says that she'll end up doing, which... It is bad, in a way, because then somebody could have no free will, so to speak. So I'll have to see how it goes. But right now, I don't know. I'm stuck now.
Stop! Stop it! Don't do it, I swear to God!
No, wait. If you really want to hit Klaus where it hurts, then torture me instead. You want real revenge or not?
I'll toss her.
Stay back! I don't kill and torture my own friends to get what I want. But if you want to be free, we have to work together. Now, you're either with me or you're against me.
I'm sorry.
I like this side of Tyler, trying to get his own little pack going.
So you're just leaving me again?
If you want to make me happy, you'll never think of me again, and you'll find someone new, and you'll be happier than ever.
I'm never going to be able to forget about you.
Yes, you are. I'm never going to be happy until you realize that you're never going to have the life that you deserve if I'm in it.
Do you reckon that was practice one?
Must have been hard doing the right thing.
You don't think I'm going to be able to do what I need to when I have to tell Elena to stay away from me. One of these days, you're going to realize you don't know me half as well as you think.
Wow. I'm interested to see if he actually does tell her.
Damon, and you're not going overseas with Stefan. Do you understand me? Your brother has spent the last 20 years racked with guilt. He's serving in war as penance for the pain that he's caused. I want to know how it is you function without guilt.
I've pretty much been on my own since our little falling out in 1912.
It might be good for you, Damon. You need to put someone else in front of yourself.
Good luck, brother.
Oh, check him, mate. He's strong enough to let him go then.
Like, I know it may seem like I'm upset about losing Elena to you, and I am. But after all this is over, at least it'll be her choice.
Is it not her choice now? I think it's still her choice now.
I'm sorry. Hey, if you don't start hugging me back, this is gonna get really awkward really fast. I promise to never again judge ever.
I promise that I'll tell him. I need to figure out some stuff first. You guys friends again?
Thank God.
You know, your hottie, creepy professor really knows his stuff, Bonnie. Helping with a whole new kind of magic. He calls it expression.
Oh, expression, mate.
Adrian finished breaking the sire bond. You have your 12 hybrids. No, where are my parents?
They're dead.
You lied to me?
No, I didn't lie to you. This is everything you ever wanted to know, including where they're buried. I'm not declaring war here. Just because they're dead doesn't mean you can't see them again.
Alaric, boys.
We are the beginning.
You feel sorry for him?
Look, there's no other way to break a vampire sire bond. Damon does love Elena.
All I know is he better do what he's supposed to do. Is that all he told you?
You don't need to drop this in.
It's just, how can you trust him?
Because I think he loves her as much as I do.
Mate, he's a big man, Stefan. He acknowledges stuff like that, man. Must be so hard to acknowledge.
How was your night?
Awful. Yours?
Same.
We need to talk.
I know that I'm sire to you, Damon. That's what you and Stefan were doing, isn't it? Tyler told me the bond doesn't affect how I feel, just the way I act. Damon, nothing has changed.
Everything has changed.
I've changed. So have you, Damon.
You know what would make me happy? To know that this entire time that what you actually felt for me was real. I'm the selfish one. I take what I want. I do what I want. I lie to my brother. I fall in love with this girl. I don't do the right thing. But I have to do the right thing by you.
Does this feel wrong? Does this feel wrong?
Oh, honestly, I was starting to get a little bit of sweat on them. I don't know what Damon's going to do. I was fully invested then, devastated that it's finished now. I'm going to have to dive into the next one. Oh. I love that speech, what Damon was saying at the end. I feel like he is going to tell her to go away, but he might not. But I do feel like he's going to. He is that guy that does that. I said it. He wants to be loved for Damon, for who he is, everything about him. He's loved her from day one, and he wants to know that if she's picking him, it is because it's her choice. It was her choice to pick Stefan when she was a human. Now she's side to him. He's not 100% sure that she done a factual choice, and he don't want to take that as confirmation that he's the brother that she wants for it. So it's so deep that, honestly, I was all for it, and now I'm like feeling all sorry for them both. Episode now, obviously, this storyline between these are getting crazy. It's this different type of storyline, isn't it? It's like a love triangle, but in a weird way. Not as if like I'm competing for Elena. It's just like what's right and what's wrong, and who likes who for who, and is she side, is she not? Does she really want to be with him? Does she want to be with Stefan? You know, is Damon doing the right thing, letting her go, or is he, like, if he does, so to speak, if we find out, or is he selfish for keeping her because he wants her? You know, it's mental. I mean, Caroline annoys me a little bit this episode, constantly bashing Damon. She has like every right to, obviously, but Elena's sick of it as well now. Like, I would rather not characters inside the show bash characters inside the show consistently. We could do it on the outside, but I want that opinion formed by myself. You know, I want to watch it and think you're an ass, and then I form that opinion. I don't want to sit here like watching it and then like consistently the show's telling me I don't like that guy, I don't like that guy, I don't like that guy. So it sticks in my head that, oh yeah, I don't like him. Like, I want to form that myself. So I'm not for all the bashing, but the Wolves, obviously, they come after him. They thought they was going to try and take over the leader of the pack, so to speak, of Tyler. Took Caroline, took Elena. Elena stood up, said, look, take me, Klaus wants me instead. Tyler then jumped in the way, put his hand in, said, I'm going to kill you now, or you literally transition into, you know, we're a team. You're going to break the sire, and we're going to stand up. And obviously they went on his side. They went back to a place to look at a girl that Damon was side to Damon back in the day, and he told her to count every brick in the city, and 70 years later he's come back still there counting the bricks waiting for him. Mental that. Who would have thought? Like, they said it was 1 in a million that someone was side to somebody, and Damon had 2 people in the same timeline side to him. That's mental. He's let her go though. He said that he's not going to be happy until she's let go and happy doing what she should be doing. He went to the witch. They said that this is the darkest of magics, like it is the worst of the worst, and I can't remember the name that they called it, but then we flipped to that teacher, is Stefan, no, I can't remember his name, literally keep forgetting it, flicked her teacher, he said to that girl, mate, your parents are dead and the location is here on this stick, but it doesn't mean that you're never going to see him again. And then he mentioned the name of the dark magic. That must be what he's trying to get Bonnie to tap into, literally the darkest side of it. Gives me hope that Alaric's going to come back. Gives me hope Alaric's going to come back, mate. I can't wait for him to return. What a guy. Like I said, you see in episodes, Damon's always leaving a seat for him. One day I want him to leave a seat and give him a drink, and actually Alaric turn up. That'd be absolutely sick. I'm really enjoying it. We didn't have any Matt or any Jeremy this episode. We don't know where the progression is with Klaus going after the cure, and Jeremy as well. Like, is he handling it well with Matt? We don't know. Maybe we see it in the next few episodes, but I am actually interested. I'm liking it. Not many originals has been dropped in this show in this season, and I've actually thought that the fact that it might be because they're filming the originals as this was on, they're probably filming their own originals because it does air after the end of the season, but you would think that they would keep them in here consistently so that everybody's still drawn to them. So then when they did release that, they had an original show, everyone's like, yes, you know what I mean? Because we're kind of forgetting about them. But, you know, there's still loads to go. We're not even halfway through yet, and there's loads of information. Storylines are getting good. People are unsired now. This witch said as well that Damon needed 12 humans back in the day. He'd need 12 humans now. And then this guy, obviously, he needs 12 werewolves to do his side of the spell for Bonnie to trap into that dark side. So it's mental. Can't wait. Really excited. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please smash a like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you for clicking on my video. Really do appreciate it. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.